In our adversarial system, the parties are expected to call witnesses and introduce exhibits, while the trial judge is expected to play a passive role with respect to development of the evidence. But what if a trial judge calls and questions witnesses or introduces exhibits? The Appellate Division of the New Jersey Superior Court addressed this issue in Bans Refuse Removal versus Borough of Fair Lawn. The Borough of Fair Lawn solicited bids for a municipal garbage collection contract. 4 companies submitted bids. The borough's council unanimously awarded the contract to the Capassos brothers, who became the borough's only garbage collectors. Thereafter, the council enacted an ordinance prohibiting garbage collection licenses for public or private jobs unless a collector had a municipal contract. After the ordinance went into effect, Bans Refuse Removal applied to renew its existing license, permitting it to collect garbage. The borough's manager denied the permit under the ordinance because Bans didn't have a municipal contract. Without a license, Bans couldn't complete its existing contract with private customers. Bans filed a lawsuit against the borough in state court, contending that the ordinance was unconstitutional and seeking an injunction requiring the borough's manager to renew its license. The Capassos intervened as co-defendants and filed a cross-claim and counterclaim, seeking an injunction prohibiting the borough from renewing the permit for Bans and prohibiting Bans from collecting garbage from private customers. As the civil case was proceeding, a state grand jury indicted borough officials, charging that they had received kickbacks from the Capassos during the bidding process. Bans then amended its complaint to add a claim that the borough and the Capassos had engaged in fraud, and that the Capassos contract with the borough was void. At a pretrial conference, counsel for Bans indicated that he would pursue a narrow approach to proving the fraud claim. The trial judge responded that he believed the case should proceed in a broader manner to expose corruption in the borough's government. The judge later engaged in conversation with the company's counsel, in which the latter indicated that he was considering dropping the fraud claim and proceeding only with the original constitutional challenge to the ordinance. The judge responded by threatening to rule against Bans on its remaining claim if the fraud claim was dropped. Bans didn't dismiss the fraud claim. Before the bench trial began, the judge demanded that the parties call certain witnesses and introduce records as exhibits. When the parties refused to do so, the court appointed an outside attorney as an amicus curiae to call witnesses, introduce evidence, and address the broader fraud allegations that the court deemed important. During the 21-day trial, the parties called only 5 witnesses, while the amicus curiae called 27 witnesses. The judge was actively involved in questioning witnesses and in introducing exhibits that he had obtained from the district attorney's office in connection with the pending criminal case. At the trial's conclusion, the judge invalidated the ordinance, declared the Capassos contract with the borough void, and ordered the Capassos to repay the borough the money that the borough had paid them. The Capassos appealed to the Appellate Division.